So, if you guys are taking the 100-150 CCST or Cisco Certified Support Technician Network exam, please contact me. I will leave a description of my Instagram. You guys can contact me through there if you guys want, because we have a good Discord channel that makes good collaboration with other CCST people. We learn stuff together because I don't see a lot of Discord communities now for this exam specifically. Now I have a lot of things for this exam. I haven't took it yet, but in this course I'm actually going to be learning while actually teaching, because I know the basic way of learning is by teaching others, and so we're going to be learning together, guys. I know I've been a sysadmin for like 2 years now. I'm working as a Microsoft administrator, and I still want to take my CCNA exam in the future, but I need to start with something basic and making sure that I understand everything in general. Okay, so we're going to be going over some concept and everything in this tutorial. Okay, yeah, 1.1, 1.0, 2.0. Now I want to make a video for each of these points because there's a lot of information that we talk about. Now, some things I have to point out about this exam, right? Even though I didn't take the exams, and I know you guys are gonna probably click off this video. Yeah, this is for me. This video is only for me to learn, and for others who just wants to hear me out about this exam, because I don't hear a lot of people talk about this exam anymore, or a lot nowadays. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people take this exam before. Now, if you have questions based on this exam, you can comment down in this YouTube channel or this YouTube video, and we will probably answer for you. Okay, I didn't take it, but there are people who are to take it, and I will ask them. Okay, in the Discord, and there's a lot of people. I have connections who took it before. So yeah. So the thing about this exam is that, number one, it is all based on skills for all. Now, the things that we have to understand about this, I already finished this exam. Hold on, let me just put this away for a second. I know that you guys can't see it, but just for the sake of security, I'm just gonna block it. This only takes a few seconds, but okay, while I'm gonna log into the skills for all, I'm gonna be talking about what the people commented about this exam. Okay, so people actually say this exam is really easy. Now, for me, I have trust issues with people. I have trust issues when it comes to the exams and everything else. So, oops, I kind of landed. Okay, I guess this thing goes on. I hope you guys didn't see a lot. I'm so sorry for that. So yeah, so how easy is the exam in the skill? Well, it depends on our experience, right? So for me, I've been an assistant admin. Yeah, I've been working with technologies and network and stuff and configuration, right? But how easy is this specific exam? When I took this course, this Skills for All, it was quite easy, but there was a broad of information that I had to memorize and I didn't know. Okay, and one of the key pointers is that people say, okay, don't take my words for granted yet, but it is more easier than the Skills for All Academy. Okay, some people say this, a lot of people say this. So if you go to the Skills for All Skills for All Academy, and you go to this network technician, and you go to this course, right? You take it before, and then you go down, you go to the network career path exam, which just basically simulates how the exam is going to be like when you take the exam, when you take the real exam. People say it's more easier, but I haven't took the exam yet, so I actually don't know fully. So this point of the video is to just talk about the exam, and I just want to go over some broad information about these two before going into the whole course, right? I'm going to make videos about every day because I plan to take this exam by the end of February 2025 or early March 2025. The reason because of that, I have a lot of things going on, including new work. I also have university going on as well, so I'm quite busy nowadays. So So yeah, before we go over this topic, we have to understand that the broad of information is normally generalized in the exam. Okay, this is what I understand, and I'm going to make a review, of course, after the exam. What is it going to look like? Obviously, what's my comment and everything else, right? But I just want to give a broad comment of what people say about it. Now, actually, somebody actually gave me the book. Actually, I cannot show you the book because of legal compliance reason. And yeah, Cisco has a lot of strict policy about sharing about information on the books. Now, the Discord group actually said they already have this book, right? And this book is actually so big. It has like it has a lot of information. I cannot open it right now because I'm afraid if it shows. Let me just see if it's oh, sorry. Oh wait, sorry. Let me just show you the front cover. Yeah, it looks like this, right? Maybe you can show the first page or second page. I'm not gonna show the full thing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, basically, it will look like this, right? So, I will be teaching everything from this book and Skills for All. And the reason why it's gonna be complicated because CCST is really designed for beginners. It's really designed for people who didn't know networking, right? My networking journey started when I was working in IKEA. If you guys have ever been to IKEA, the structure of the network is very complicated, right? And I wanted to learn more about it, right? In the beginning, I was learning about programming, and I got interested into networking. So this is the reason why I want to take the CCST exam, is because I want to learn more about the network infrastructure. Okay, so yeah, I have the book. I already completed the CCST networking course. I've passed the exam. I got 80% in general, without looking at the book and everything else. So I do have some weakness, including security and other stuff as well. Okay, and I will give out some note pointers of what I do. The point of this video is to just make sure my review of understanding of everything is correct. You guys can correct me as well in this comment. If there's anything wrong, you guys can comment me as well. So yeah, because there are some things I bet that I probably forgot, and I want to make sure that I do understand everything. So it will be sometimes randoms because I do understand a lot of things here. For example, identify the fundamental concept, building blocks of network, TCP/IP model, OSI model, frames and packet addressing. Yeah, it's a very basic concept. If you actually study like the basic networking course, I took the networking course in Google to actually understand what is OSI model, and it turns out that if you're working as a sysadmin or network admin for like plenty of years, you will get this sound so easily. Okay, now I'm more of a logical type of person who thinks without information. So I would just think about logical stuff, right? So if you ask me anything about this, I can explain well, but basically every information from the book I cannot explain. I did not memorize everything. Those are theoretical stuff, right? And that's the point of this video, is to give you a generalized information and like a whole bunch of information, right? So yeah, I can explain this in the video soon. Like I'll make a 1.1 video explain what is TCP/IP model, what is OSI, what is frames and packet and addressing. I will try to explain as simply as I can. Okay, yeah, and it actually goes on. It says what's the difference between bandwidth and throughput, latency, delay test, test, and IPEF. What is IPEF, right? It did not explain in this Cisco Network Academy, if I'm not mistaken, right? It did explain in the book, okay, which I will explain to you guys. And also thank you for the people in Discord. They helped me with a lot of notes, so I can give you guys the notes if you want, while also explaining the things. Okay, so yeah, it will be something random. I will sometimes start from chapter 6 because this is for my own self. This is for my own knowledge. This is for my own passing. If you guys also take the exam, you also feel nervous, this is probably your first Cisco exam, same for me as well. I want to take the exam, I want to pass it because I've heard a lot of good benefit coming from this examination as well. So I hope you guys can learn a lot from me, and I'm sorry this video took so long just to explain some basic example. I will make video every single day because this is one of the things that I'm effort to do. You know, this is one of my goals in life, to pass the CCNA exam by the end of this year. You know, my level of networking is not that high, but I do have a lot of experience. This is my area of network that I want to go. This is the area of work that I want to go. So I bet this exam will help me boost my skill set of what I want to learn. I heard that a lot of people take this exam and couldn't get a high paying job, but it gives you a good paying description of knowledge. And also, one of the things I have to point out, that if you're comparing the CCST with the CCNA, CCST is only, people say, 10% of the CCNA. So you can only imagine how big is the CCNA exam, right? Now, yes, it's true. Actually, I've read the book before, but if you have the book, it's not go. It's everything in the book is not explained in the exam. Okay, the exam is very simple. So what I mean is that the book, it gives too much information, sometimes useless information that is not in the exam. If in the book, let's say it gives talk about security, about WPA, right? Security, wireless protection access, or CIAE, MFA, and everything like Active Directory. It explained like 30 to 40 pages in the book, which is sometimes is quite tiring for people like me or you as well. If you like reading, that's good for you, but for me it's quite tiring to read. So somebody in the Discord basically put everything together into one piece of paper, or one page, or a note, and then he said, this is everything that is needed for the exam. This is everything what's the information, because the exam is not going to be too deep into that topic. Maybe it is. The only thing that the exam preps you for is for your basic understanding, and since it's a multiple choice, right? It's multiple choice, then the other multiple choices answer are going to trick you for the answers, right? I remember I was taking this exam, and then it's talking about something about OSPF, Open Short Path First, and then STP, Spanning Tree Protocol, and we didn't learn too deep into that in the Skills for All, okay? Hold on, to just simplify more, Skills for All is everything that you need in a simple level, okay? As a simple level, everything you need to know is there. So if you pass this course, you're ready to take the exam. This is what I heard from people. Do not take my word for granted. For the book, it's for your expanding your knowledge. Okay, that's everything you need to know, but you don't need to know everything for this exam. This is what I've heard from the people. Okay, so just to conclude everything, okay, the textbook that I just showed, this one, this is 653 pages. Okay, it's a lot of information, and it does contain everything, right? Everything that you need to pass the exam. Skills for All simplifies the book into a workaround. It explains things that helps you, okay? And it is more important, okay? If I was going to recommend you to what to do first, it's obviously going to take the Skills for All course, the web course, because it's everything you need to know. And then you go to the Discord, and this will help you fill up the gaps, because people say that the Skills for All does not cover everything you need for the exam, and I was confused. So there's some information that you don't need. I said there isn't any, or there's information there is. Okay. Now me and my friends are creating some kind of document, a proper note for the CCST network that you can actually maybe buy or have for us for free in the future. I'm not entirely sure about that right now. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about that later. But are working on that one notebook that simplifies everything you need to know. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this course. I will start tomorrow. This is only the first day. I just want to talk about the CCST exam. I don't know what to start for. Like, what is the first video? If I start out teaching it, I'm afraid that you guys like don't know what I'm going to be talking about. But I'm going to be making sure that you guys understand what a TCP/IP model, OSI model, frame packet, and addressing. So this is going to be a video about me explaining it, and then there's going to be some extra information that we're going to be using, but it's not related. So I will put it into one playlist for you guys to 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 watch, and this playlist will be everything that you need to understand at that basic level. But again, do not take my word for granted. Studying a lot can give you a wider knowledge, and it could be relevant for the exam. I haven't took the exam yet, that's why you can't take my words for granted. But again, this is what the people say. This is what the people said to the exam based on experience. Okay. Yeah, that is the end of this video. I know it's been quite a long time. I talked for 16 minutes. If you guys have any questions, leave in a comment. I will try to answer. If you have any contradiction about this, if you did take the CCST already, please give us some note. Maybe join the Discord as well to give us advice and everything else. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this course. Let's learn together. We can learn, we can grow together, pass the CCNA together. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.